Man, Steph Curry, $215 million extension. He is now the highest paid NBA player as far as a contract go in history. 4-year deal, $215 million. Steph Curry, man, again, the first player in history to sign over $200 million plus contracts. He'll extend his contract to $45.8 million salary for the next season, guaranteed $261 million over the next 5 years. Good God Almighty. Got to clear my throat, man. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Best of 7 Sports Talk. 7 Mitchell is in the building, man. We got to talk about what's going on in the NBA, along with the NBA free agency extravaganza that we've been experiencing for the last 24 to 48 hours. Steph Curry ran into the money the other day, man. I'm really happy for Steph. I know one of the biggest problems and the biggest questions is going to be at this point in his career, is Steph Curry worth $215 million? And it kind of confuses people because you don't know what organizations are thinking when they sign contracts. Are they paying players based off of what they did, or are they paying players based off of what they expect them to do in the near future? Now, Steph Curry, it only makes sense to me that he played his whole career out, or the majority of his career, in Golden State. So this all makes sense to me. I'm not surprised. The amount of money, I'm not even going front. Steph is elite. Steph is an elite player. He's a champion. He's an MVP. A little shaky on the defensive end. So I'm a little skeptical about that. And we have seen Steph Curry in certain moments not play up to the biggest of his talent level. Finals series, playoff series, you name it. We've seen Steph have a roller coaster. But for the most part, Steph Curry has been on point. He stayed out of trouble. He's been a good role model, a good asset for the Golden State Warriors organization. So depending on who the team is, I can see why some may kick out more than others to keep a player or to get a player. It all makes sense. I'm not going to lie. If you're talking to me about Steph Curry, what he's going to be able to do moving forward from now until the next 4 or 5 seasons, he's not worth no $215 million to me. I don't see him being able to produce $215 million worth of work. I just don't. He showed off this year without really any help. Didn't quite make the playoffs, but he had an exceptional year. He hasn't missed a beat. And I think he is starting to come into his own as far as mentally, how he's going to play this game. But I'm just going to be honest. With how the free agency is going, how players are linking up, I don't see Steph Curry winning another championship. I don't see Steph Curry getting another MVP, especially in the next 4 years. That's my thing. I don't want to go off the limb and say he won't win another chip, because you never know what the future holds. People will link up, join. We know how the new NBA is, no doubt about it. But the reality of it, at least to me, I don't see Golden State trumping LA and Brooklyn and Miami and some of these teams that have been assembled. I just don't see Golden State being able to do that with Steph and Clay and Draymond and Otto Porter. Like let's be real. Wiseman, who they had drafted last year, I believe number 1 or number 2, he doesn't even want to play with Steph and Clay anymore. He doesn't even want to play in Golden State. And that's a story that I want to touch a little bit later. But he wants to be the focal point. Now, you ask me, that's very disrespectful. That as a rookie, you coming out your rookie year, you complaining about playing under the Golden State program, you wanting the ball more. It's never going to be your team. If Kevin Durant didn't stand a chance of that squad being his team, Wiseman absolutely, positively, definitely, no doubt about it, has no shot. And you don't even want to have that type of player in your circle. So I'm surprised that Wiseman's name has not been thrown out there when it comes to trade talks, but it is early. Maybe we'll see how this thing work out mid-season for Golden State. But overall, man, keeping it real, I will say Steph deserves $215 million, the extension, to stay in Golden State because what he has done. But if we're talking about organizations paying players, signing contracts based upon what they expect them to do, no way in hell do I feel like Steph Curry is going to cash out and make this $215 million contract extension worth for Golden State. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Unless they get someone else to come over there and help these guys run the table. And if that happens, then we'll be sitting there saying that Steph needed help. Kind of a lose-lose situation to me. Not on Steph Curry's part because he's $215 million richer. But, you guys going to have to chime in and let me know what y'all think about Steph Curry with being, the man right now when it comes to the money. Very deserving. I don't feel like his skill set, his talent is missing a beat at all. He had an unbelievable season. He won his second scoring title this year. He averaged 32 points a game. He earned his first team All-NBA for the fourth time. He's going into his 13th season with Golden State. He continues to elevate himself. I'm not going to act like Steph Curry is losing anything. But when I look at the surroundings of the NBA, them days of Golden State are over. I hear talks about Iggy trying to get his way back in Golden State. It's just not going to matter. That is not going to matter. The only chance I think that Golden State honestly had was if Giannis would have decided not to sign his contract extension with Milwaukee and check in and go with Golden State. Salute to my brother Magnif out in the West Coast. What's good, family? Just sitting here chopping it up, man, going over Steph Curry, man, being now the highest paid player with the contract extension, $215 million over 4 years. I think it's deserving. I'm not going to front on Steph, but like I said, a lot of times when the team sign contracts, it's not about what you've done before. They pay you based off of what they think you're going to do. Does Golden State think that Steph Curry's productivity in the next 4 years is going to be worth 200 plus? I don't see it. I definitely don't see it. My man Magnum said, what do I think about the all-new Lakers? Let me tell you something. Mag. I was jumping for joy. Anytime LeBron gets some help, I'm good. That's a fact. But having Carmelo Anthony join my Lakers just for one season does my heart so much good. So much good. We didn't get to see Chris Paul and LeBron play together. We did see Dwayne Wade and LeBron play together. I've always wanted to see Melo and LeBron play together outside of the Olympics, outside of All-Star games. It's here now. And the thing that we're not talking about, because there's a lot of haters, Lakers haters out there, we got some shooters this year surrounding LeBron and AD. Ellington is a 40-something% three-point shooter. Bazemore is a 40% three-point shooter. We got like 3-4 guys last year that shot over 40% from the three-point line. So they have surrounded LeBron with the jump shooters that we've been asking for the last 2 seasons. Even in the bubble when the Lakers won, the shooting for real to me was horrific. That's one of the reasons why they got rid of Danny Green, because he couldn't hit any water in the ocean. But, I'm happy overall. I'm a little bit upset that we lost Alex Caruso. Malik Monk, that's the other one. That's right, Malik Monk. He's another one from Charlotte, shooting over 40% last year from 3. So we got shooters. We got Melo. We got AD. We got Russell Westbrook. Are you kidding me? It's up now. It's up. It's up. But I'm for the smoke. I'm for all the jokes about LeBron got the expendables in LA, bunch of old players. They did get the extension with THT. He resigned today. So he ain't going nowhere. Marcus Gasol is still in the mix. I like the squad. I like the squad. I don't have a problem with the age neither, because I'm all for when a team, to me, honestly, got that veteran presence. LeBron needs to win now. There's no need for LeBron to sit up there and be playing with a squad that's not going to have any chance to win a championship for the next 3 to 4 to 5 years. If that was the case, the Lakers could have kept Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart and the rest of those guys back in 2019 and let them develop with LeBron. It's a win now situation for Mr. James. So, he got it done with AD. Last year, injuries hurt a lot of people. Andre Drummond is out the picture now. He's gone. So that just clears up some space in the paint for the Lakers for AD to get back into his bag. I just hope Russell know how to play with LeBron. That's the thing. I don't think people feel like Russell Westbrook is the type of player that will not accept a role of knowing that the team is not his. And I disagree. When he went to Houston, I felt like he knew what his role was. He knew that was James Harden's team, but he also knew that he had to, play exceptionally well. Also, they just didn't execute. They fell short, losing to the Lakers in the bubble. He goes to Washington. We all know Russell's probably the best player, but that's Bradley Beal's team. He didn't push that narrative or anything. So Russ, in my opinion, is in a point in his career, especially watching KD and these other guys win rings. Russ wants hardware. That's a fact, Mag. The Westbrook is all gas, no brakes. But with the mind that LeBron has, the basketball IQ that LeBron has, it could work in their favor. Some people that's been following LeBron for the longest time, we've been waiting to see how LeBron James play off the ball. It worked with Kyrie. I think it'll work with Russell Westbrook. The only concern I have is just at the end of games. Because LeBron James, even though that's my guy, he's not a closer. Russell Westbrook is definitely not a closer. So is Westbrook's decision-making, is that going to cost the Lakers a championship? That's my only concern, is his decision-making. I think the intensity that he's going to bring defensively on both ends of the court, it's going to be lit. Will he average another triple-double playing along with LeBron and AD? No way. I think this roster is too stacked for Russell to even be thinking about triple-doubles. But I'm just real happy, Magnus, that we got the shooters. And, we got some guys that really want to win. These guys are hungry. These guys are hungry. These guys are hungry. Melo. One of the things we've talked about or other people have talked about over the years is that Russell Westbrook will be one of the greatest players to never win a championship. He'll go down in history with the Karl Malones and the Charles Barkleys. We put Carmelo Anthony right in that same box. If LeBron James is able to help these guys win a chip, boy, oh boy, don't talk to me no more about this MJ LeBron thing. Because this is the difference. We're going to throw the KD comparison out the window if he helped Russell get. There is no comparison right now to me. But Russell, I think, will definitely win a chip with LeBron before Kyrie wins with Brooklyn. I think Kyrie is gone from Brooklyn after this year, to be honest with you. But I'm excited about the Lakers, man. I'm impressed with Chicago. Chicago, they picked up Lonzo Ball. They got Zach LaVine still. They also picked up Alex Caruso and DeMar DeRozan. So Chicago has picked up the pace. They're going to be moving up and down the floor, but my concern about the Bulls is their size. Who does Chicago have that's going to be able to bang with the Joel Embiids in Philly, the Giannis's in Milwaukee, the Bam Adebayo's in Miami? Miami is getting deep. Brooklyn, they kind of on the same wave, but I don't see that much rim presence when it comes to this team. So even though I'm impressed with the moves that Chicago made, I still don't see them going far in the East. Everybody talking about Brooklyn and the Lakers. I got Miami coming out the East. I'm sorry. I'm so impressed with what Pat Riley has done with this Miami team, with the additions and not a lot of subtractions. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. Jimmy Butler and the gang, along with Kyle Lowry and Bam and the rest of the guys that they got, they are going to be the team to watch out for in that Eastern Conference. They got PJ Tucker from Milwaukee. So Milwaukee, I don't think is going to be repeating. They did re-sign Bobby Portis, but I don't think Milwaukee is going to repeat. Miami, to me, is the team to watch for. Brooklyn is always going to get the respect. I understand it. Injuries did play a big part in them not succeeding this year. But I've always said, regardless of the injuries, defense in the NBA wins championships. Don't talk to me about you have to score 140, 150 points to beat Brooklyn. That's in the regular season. In a 7-game series, you're going to have to lock down. Brooklyn's going to have to play defense in order to win a championship. And until they show me that, I'm not threatened by the Nets. Not at all. My brother Magnum said he think the fact that the team is stacked, Russell's wrong decisions won't hurt us too bad because we're not going to be in close games like that. That is another key ingredient, Magnum, that no one talks about when they talk about LeBron not having the clutch gene or who's going to be the closer for the Lakers. My brother Magnum hit it right on the head. If the game isn't that damn close, who has to answer those questions? Those questions are irrelevant if these games don't come down to the wire. But, I think at the end of the day, you always got to have a defined closer because anything can happen. Everybody got to know their role in their position. Russell Westbrook, I don't have a problem with his usage rate. I don't have a problem with him bringing the ball up the floor more than LeBron. I will have a problem with him taking more shots than LeBron, but, that's just come with the territory. But it's the decision-making. Will he allow LeBron to be that floor general at the end of the game? Does LeBron have enough trust in Russell to make good decisions at the end of the game? I know these things had to be definitely discussed when considering bringing Westbrook over to LA, but I'm real excited for the move. Patty Mills was another big pickup for Brooklyn, but where's the size going? Now, Patty Mills is playing exceptional in the Olympics, so I expect him to come over and fit well with the Brooklyn Nets next year and put in some pain. But still, man, I'm not going to lie. That Miami team, man, to me is something you can't play with them boys. You cannot play with them boys. So I'm real excited, man. I'm real excited. I'm not going to hold y'all up this morning. I know it's early, but, I just had to kind of look at what we had going on with the NBA, man. DeMar DeRozan, like I said, he finalized the sign and trade deal. He's going to Chicago. I just think the Bulls need size. I don't think they're going to be a threat until they're able to get somebody that's going to be able to rim protect and guard some of those big men that's in the East, because the East still got some bigs. Joel can shoot the perimeter. Giannis trying to work on his perimeter game. You got some other bigs. Andre Drummond, he just left LA. He's now in Philly, pretty much a swap for Dwight Howard. So we got some big men still in the Eastern Conference. Chicago has had to get some size in order for me to feel like they're going to be a threat. But as for now, I'm going with, definitely the Miami Heat to handle his business. Salute to my brother, Black Sheep. Slim in the building. If y'all haven't done so already, man, I know y'all should already be doing so. Subscribe to my brother, Black Sheep Media. Black Sheep, congratulations, man. You doing your thing on the channel, man. You putting in that work. thousands of subscribers, man. You done did your shit from the ground up. I'm proud of my nigga, man. He been doing his thing. Keep doing your motherfucking thing, my G. Y'all subscribe to his channel. He bringing y'all the best in sports and in battle rap, man. My man is, we be neck and neck dropping breaking news. So that's what it's about, man. I got much love and respect for my dude. He keep me in the loop. I try to keep him in the loop, and that's how we rocking. So you guys stay safe. I'm going to tap in with y'all a little bit later on. I'll go live, but I just wanted to talk about the impact of what I'm seeing with the Lakers and just this free agency extravaganza. We've had big name free agency moments, LeBron, KD, Kawhi, but I don't think I've experienced an overall free agency like this one. It's been bananas since day one. It's been crazy, man. But salute again to Steph Curry, man. $215 million extension. Is he worth it? Overall, like I said, I'm not mad at Golden State for paying that bag. Do they project Steph Curry to be worth $215 million for the next 4 years? I just don't see it. Not with the moves that everyone else in the NBA has made. I just don't see it. Y'all stay safe, though, man. You are now rocking with the best. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. I'm 7 Mitchell. The full podcast is always available on Spotify and iTunes. Make sure y'all check out the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Definitely appreciate it. If you guys would like to support this channel, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. Let the people know that we rocking and rolling here every day live on YouTube, talking out sports. Y'all stay safe. I'll be back this afternoon so we can chop it up here on the Best of 7 Sports Talk. I'm 7 Mitchell, man. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Yo. Peace, people.